Hi Cancerians, this is Tara with Ariana Stark with your monthly forecast for May 2024. Let's just understand what's in store for you with these decks. I will use the Ideal Tarot as well as other oracle cards and other decks as well. Am I repeating myself, Cancer? The overall energy this month is the Knight of Swords. Now, this is a person who's very adventurous. I think you have to be prepared for unforeseen eventualities this May, just like an adventurer or just like a mountaineer. He has to battle the odds. Likewise, I think you're somebody who is going to push the envelope. You're going to go the extra mile for gain. That shows your very hardy personality. You can also expect mistrust in a relationship. Also, it would be prudent, to nip issues in the bud rather than allow them to go out of hand. The final days of April stepping into May, I do have the Eight of Swords. Now, this is a lady who was very driven, but then she's also surrounded by swords. Maybe she was under pressure to deliver. Perhaps there was also an energy shift and this was affecting her. I think Cancerians, many of you were also enjoying good food. You were socializing. You were getting acquainted. Maybe for some of you, money had also come in. But you also needed to take care of your health. Sometimes an energy shift or negative energy does not allow us to be in the best frame of mind. Obstacles to overcome this month are the challenges. I do have the Nine of Wands. Now this person, he's on his haunches, he's thinking or deliberating about the future. Perhaps he wants this plant to grow into a full-fledged tree very quickly, but then it takes time. Patience is the key. Maybe you feel stressed out on account of these burdens. Financial issues could also be something which is uppermost on your mind. I think you should cooperate, you should listen to the viewpoint of others if you want to get ahead rather than stick to your own guns. Meditation or aura cleansing again with this card, that's the energy that you're carrying forward. So aura cleansing will also benefit most Cancerians this month. Other than that, I also feel technically you could be a bit challenged. Influences for this month, I do have the Ten of Pentacles. Now this is a positive material vibration, so the universe is definitely asking you to make it count. With that Knight of Swords, you're definitely someone who has that go-getter attitude to get ahead. You're someone who's also focusing on the home. By and large, I think Cancerians, you should ink those deals quickly. You should strike while the iron is hot. There could be some people who could ignore your voice within the family. Maybe you're determined not to give an inch, not to surrender to what others desire, especially your loved ones. Outstation work offers may also be there for some Cancerians. Maybe it doesn't excite you much because of that Nine of Wands here. Maybe you think that the pay is not commensurate to what you desire. And home improvements are also going to be on the cards for many Cancerians this month. The first 10 days of May, I do have the Page of Swords. Now this is a person who is very resolved, who is very dogged, persevering. I think you're going to cut through those obstacles come what may. Maybe your family could question your moves, maybe with respect to higher education or learning, but then you are someone who is going to carry on or carry through with your plans. Maybe you believe that you're the lone warrior, that you are someone who believes in a cause, but your family is not seeing eye to eye. Yet with that Knight of Swords, which talks about an adventurer, and this card, Lone Warrior, so many of you are very determined to get ahead. You believe the universe is supporting your plans. I think financial issues could bother you. Maybe your family thinks you're being unreasonable because you don't have deep pockets when it comes to pursuing your interests. But then, like I said, you're not going to give an inch. Your schedule could also be disrupted at this time, so you have to have a flexible mindset. You also have to prioritize. I think you also need to concentrate because sometimes, because of too many things going around, we tend to lose focus. Maybe you should also make allowances for your clients rather than let go of opportunities. So be patient, be firm, be someone who concentrates rather than rush. Follow the instructions. Bookkeeping or financial transactions is also going to keep you preoccupied. The next 10 days, that is 11th to 20th May, I do have the 7 of Wands. Now, the 7 of Wands talks about surprises. Maybe you're also looking for missing objects here and you will find them. Or someone could be taking your belongings without your knowledge, but then you will find a way to get out of that mess and retrieve your belongings. The next 10 days, that is 11th to 20th May, I do have the 7 of Wands. I think this is a time when you shouldn't jump to conclusions, though at times your apprehensions could come true. Maybe you should also desist from getting caught up in other people's problems. You should focus on yourself. There are going to be disruptions at work. Expect changes in your schedule. In fact, throughout the month, you need to be flexible. You're also someone who is going to make time for work. You may get up early or work till the late hours. I think your clients will also want you to surrender to what they want, but then try not to be too pushy when it comes to dealing with your patron. Or it could be missed opportunities. Other than that, I also think you need to be kindly disposed towards creatures great and small. You also need to seek divine intervention when things fall apart, because the angels will definitely be there if you call upon them. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 31st May, I do have the 3 of Swords. Now this is not a very happy card in your reading, but then some disappointments could be there. You should understand that the universe always has our back, even if we don't get something which we want, but then it is always going to be for our highest good. Maybe your work environment is also going to be very claustrophobic. That is why you want to throw in the towel. But then a winner never quits. So you have to keep working towards your goals. Even in matters of the heart, there could be a rift in a relationship. Maybe angry words could be exchanged here. So be mindful of your words, Cancerians. You are someone who is a bit temperamental by nature. So guard against those mood swings, because it could also have a bearing on your health. Interestingly, I also believe that estranged people could also want to reconnect with you. I think you also need to be very clear when it comes to financial dealings, or a question of ethics or principles could arise. Maybe you're also dealing with someone who is very wily and deceptive with this card, Fox from Lenormand. Perhaps you also need to be clever to get the better of the situation. I think you do have a good nose for sniffing out danger. You're also someone who's going to be very independent spirited. You know how to get what you want, even if others around you are not supportive, like I said with that Page of Swords. With respect to your love life, I do have this card about your past. Don't know, don't care. I think some of you could be dealing with a very mature person. This person is not wanting to dwell on the past. He or she wants to move ahead with you. He wants to take the relationship to the next level. Maybe you've had a past failed relationship and that is giving you some kind of insecurities. Maybe you should also do healing with respect to those wounds that you have suffered. Yet this person believes that that part of your life is something which needs to be buried in the sand, like this timepiece. That time is gone, it's past, and it's better to look ahead, to move on. I also believe that many Cancerians, in case you are in an unacknowledged relationship, you're going to continue to cyberstalk this person. Maybe you could also meet someone on account of work. With that 10 of Pentacles, I think you should enjoy conversations with this person. This person could also be someone with whom you have shared a past life relationship. Incidentally, Cancerians, there could be unwanted attention, maybe from far off places. Maybe you're going to meet people on account of your social media accounts. Maybe you could also interact with people overseas or those who live in distant places, but then they could be a bit shady with that Fox card here. Other than that, I also foresee that a friend could also express his desire to be in a relationship with you. Maybe this person is already in a third party situation and you don't want to be in that mess. You want to be dating someone who is true to you. Basically, this person could be two-timing his current partner. Maybe you're going to leave him heartbroken. Maybe you're going to shun his advances. And that is why your relationship could be a challenge. Incidentally, some Cancerians, in case you have feelings for someone, you do want this person to acknowledge. Maybe you're also going to share photographs. But this person is not going to give much away. I'm trying to do the honorable thing is the message. Maybe this person is trying to keep his feelings bottled up because he knows that this relationship may not go the distance. That is why you did have the Three of Swords, which talks about disappointments when it concerns matters of the heart. This person also wants to focus on his work. That is why he is trying to distance himself from you. Archangel Raphael is also there. He is supporting your healing work. Many of you could be healers. Maybe you need to upgrade your skills or you need to focus on healing related work. Like I said in this reading, that you need to focus on your health because health issues could crop up for many Cancerians with that card Three of Swords. So you're going to be guided. You're going to seek Archangel Raphael's help. He is going to hear you. He's going to answer your prayers. Maybe you also need to focus on working on your diet, quit unhealthy habits. Indeed, you can successfully invoke his healing powers for your own self or even for your loved ones. I hope Cancerians, you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.